Solo dining is totally fine. Just grab a seat at the counter.
The Oshibori hot wet towel you get is for your hands, not your face.
But you will definitely see old men wiping their faces with the Oshibori anyway.
There's usually a call button on the table to summon the waiter. If there's no button, you just yell Sumai Mason, excuse me.
Modern places are switching to tablet ordering, which has English options.
Toryazunama is the magic phrase. I'll start with a draft beer. Beer is almost always a lager like Asahi Super Dry or Kirin.
Beer is almost always a lager like Asahi Super Dry or Kirin.
Beer is almost always a lager like Asahi Super Dry or Kirin.
Beer is almost always a lager like Asahi Super Dry or Kirin.
Beer is almost always a lager like Asahi Super Dry or
Beer's almost always a lager like Asahi.
Beer is almost always a lager like Asahi Super Dry or Kirin.
Kanpai means cheers. You have to clink glasses for the first round.
Kanpai means cheers. You have to clink glasses for the first round.
Don't drink until everyone has a glass and you said can pop.
Don't drink until everyone has a glass, and you've said can pie. Don't drink until everyone has a glass, and you've said can pie. Don't drink until everyone has a glass, and you've said can pie. Otoshi is a small appetizer they force on you immediately.
Toshi is a small appetizer they forced on you immediately.
Otoshi is a small appetizer they force on you immediately. Otoshi is a small appetizer they force on you immediately.
An izakaya is basically a Japanese gastropub. Casual, loud, and perfect for after-work drinks. The name comes from I, to stay, and sakaya, sake shop. Look for the red paper lanterns outside to know that it's an izakaya. It's the third place for salarymen. Not work, not home, but the drinking zone. Expect it to be noisy. It's one of the few places in Japan where being loud is encouraged. The walls are often plastered with paper menus written in calligraphy. It's a tapas-style drinking experience. You order small rounds of shared plates. Many old-school places require you to take off your shoes at the door. Watch out for the shoe lockers. Don't lose the little wooden key. You might sit on a tatami, mats at lower tables. Hope you are flexible. Some tables have holes underneath, so you can stretch your legs. Welcome into the Izakaya build. This is the Izakaya set by Lumibricks. The great thing about Lumibricks is they include all the LED lighting within the kit. All of the LED lighting you see here was included in the Izakaya kit from Lumibricks. All the wiring is already complete. You just need to make a few connections throughout the build. The LEDs are ready to go from the moment they get out of the box. The instructions are easy to follow, and the build is a lot of fun. While not quite up to par with LEGO, the bricks are still firm and hold together well. You'll find the bricks to be a little more rubbery than LEGO. The founding philosophy of lumibricks, originally established under a different name, was founded in Guangdong, China, with a specific mission to disrupt the toy block market. The company's core philosophy, delight day and night, addressed a common frustration among adult collectors. Traditional brick sets like LEGO often overlooked, flat or lifeless in dark rooms. The founders sought to create a building block 2.0 experience, where lighting was not an expensive aftermarket add-on, but an integral part of the initial design and construction process. The era of Funhole. For the first several years of its existence, the company operated under the name Funhole. While the name was intended to convey whole fun, it was frequently the subject of jokes and confusion in English-speaking markets due to its phonetic awkwardness. Despite the branding hurdle, the company quickly gained a cult following among the budget-conscious builders who realized the product quality was surprisingly high, often rivaling the market leader LEGO. During its early years, Funhole had overcome the significant stigma associated with clone brands or bootleg LEGO. Unlike copycat companies that stole designs from independent creations, Funhole produced original designs. They partner with GoBricks, a Chinese parts manufacturer revered in the hobbyist community for producing clutch power and plastic quality that is nearly indistinguishable from Danish bricks. This commitment to quality helped them graduate from being seen as a knockoff to a legitimate alternative brand. The company's primary technical innovation was the integration of lighting wiring into the building steps. Traditionally, lighting a LEGO set involved buying a third-party kit, disassembling a finished model, and jamming wires between plates. Funhole lumibricks sets were designed from the ground up with channels and gaps for wires, meaning the lights were installed as you built. This seamless integration became their unique selling point, attracting users who wanted illuminated displays without the headache of retrofitting. As the brand matured, it carved out specific niches that the major competitors were ignoring. They leaned heavily into the steampunk aesthetic, releasing highly detailed trains, airships, and Victorian-era stations that appeal to adult hobbyists. No. The sticker-free promise. Another major historical milestone for the brand was its shift away from stickers. In the premium brick market, builders generally despise anything stickers and applying them to parts. The company began using almost exclusively printed parts for their designs. Wood grain signs and control panels were printed directly onto the plastic. This premium feature, usually reserved for only the most expensive sets by other brands, became a standard for their mid-range products. In mid-2025, the company made the strategic decision to officially rebrand from Funhole to Lumibricks. Thank God. The rebrand was widely celebrated by the community and influencers who had long advised the company that their original name was holding them back in Western and retail markets. The new name, a portmanteau of luminous and bricks, effectively communicated their usage of lights in the bricks. Throughout its history, the company has relied heavily on influencer marketing and community engagement rather than traditional advertising. They aggressively courted YouTube reviewers and AFOL, adult fans of LEGO communities, sending out review copies and actively soliciting feedback on social media platforms like Reddit and Facebook. This direct line to consumers allowed them to fix designs rapidly, often updating instruction manuals or part counts in subsequent batches based on user complaints. By late 2025, Lumibricks had firmly established itself as a mid-tier premium competitor. While they could not match LEGO's massive licensing deals, they competed by offering higher piece counts and included lighting kits at roughly half the price of comparable sets. This value for money strategy allowed them to capture a segment of the market that was feeling priced out of the traditional hobby. Well, thanks for listening, guys. I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate all the likes you left, and I appreciate the 2 people that subbed up. Thanks for subbing up. If you want to sub up one more time, let's watch that number go up to 215. Come on, hit that sub button. Let's watch it go up to 215. If not, I gotta go. I got a meeting at 10 o'clock. Anybody? Anybody? No? No subs? Well, I still thank you for watching and being here and hanging out, and I will see you later.